All right, class next week, so we got to start getting this place put back together, which it's getting close. It looks almost presentable, except got a nice IO link upgrade here. Got a nice IO link upgrade here. Uh-oh. Still waiting on a couple parts, so they're supposed to come in this week, so hopefully that gets done. Got 2 boxes left to check on the Rogue rig. My motor brake exercise didn't work quite right, and something's wrong with my air safety dump valve feedback. I go figure it out. Of course, I was checking LinkedIn and all those fun things this morning, and this came up in my feed because, yeah, Susan Wilson, you ought to follow her. She's over at Inductive Automation. The Halloween cybersecurity awareness game, which kind of at first I was like, well, that's a little past due unless we're going for next year. But then I got looking here, and I don't even know what this is yet, but I like that it said the K-pop edition. My daughter's big into K-pop, so we're going to give that a try here. Also over here, Will Healey. He's another guy you ought to follow if you're not. Held my stop patching noise and start finding the root cause from this weekend. Said the more we rely on AI to help us, the more we need database to be truth. And that's very true. I wonder how we could have used AI to chase down these types of challenges in the future. Well, we're going to find out today, Will. Also, I didn't feel I did a great job on my ignition troubleshooting and that, or the ignition side of that. So I kind of posted something over on the ignition forum, and David Stone gave me a couple of tips on how we can use some tag diagnostics. So we're going to give that a try today also. But first, while we're drinking our coffee, let's give this ignition Halloween awareness game a try. So I probably should read in some instructions, but we'll do that after I fail at this. We're just going to go over here to designer. Then I'm going to guess I go up here and I hit this import project. And we go find wherever the world I put that. I think I put in downloads. Let's see, Halloween awareness projects. Halloween awareness, open. Ooh. Well, it looks really happy. So we'll import that project. And let's open it up and see what happens. And of course it doesn't look like it works because I need some tags. Well, I guess I should have read the instructions. Well, of course I did realize I needed tags. Import player UDT. So tag browser, options, menu, import tags. So we hit the little dot here, and we'll import some tags. And no tag folder. Are you sure we want to import to the root? Oh, why not? Let's do it. And then we'll go here to the Halloween game, tags, and we'll grab that. Well, initially it doesn't look like it did anything, but if I actually read here, it said that it was going to be a UDT. So we opened up a UDT definition, and that has my things in it. And for the rest of it, probably auto read some instructions. So I need to unzip the image management.zip, and designer, go tools and image management, and drag the exchange folder into image management. So we'll go up here to tools, and then image management, and it says to drag the exchange folder into here. So we'll come over here. There's my exchange folder. I mean, here's where hopefully I'm not going wrong on what they mean by literal. I'm just going to try dragging that right over to here. Oh, okay. Well, it looked like it was happy doing that. And now, well, let's just try it. So I'm going to go to tools, launch project, and we're going to launch it in the windowed window thing. Well, and that looks pretty uneventful. So I bet you these newfangled ignition programmers use perspective on this thing. So we get back over here and we go and check it out. And sure enough, they got some stuff in the perspective. So I'm just going to right click here. We're going to launch this URL. Oh, and now it asks for a username. Let the games begin. Oh dear. Enter passwords for your fellow demon hunters to guess. Okay, what's it say? Enter a 3-letter password. Dog. I probably wasn't supposed to tell you that. Password must have 3 characters. Isn't that 3 characters? Enter a 5-letter password. Oh boy, now we're getting complicated. Subscribe. Enter a 5-letter password including numbers and, oh dear, and special characters. Oh man, it just got real here, guys. I'm not gonna be able to use the password I use on my luggage now. We'll give it an explanation. 1 cat. Enter, oh, why is it not like that? Password must have 5 characters. Enter a 5-letter. Oh, I can't use subscribe. We'll go for scribe then. Am I understanding right? Characters. Enter, oh, still didn't like it. Password must have 5 characters. Well, y'all probably already figured it out. That's 6 characters. That's why it's actually saying that. Wow, guys. I'm never going to remember that. But okay, there we go. Scribe without an E. Review the emails and report potential phishing emails. Holy moly. Well, I don't know. Let's hit a button and find out. Please select and apply a valid security patch before time runs out. Oh my. Application exploit attempted. Holy moly. Apply patch. Oh dear. I didn't realize this was turning. Oh man, now the pressure's on. Oh gosh. Oh man, the demons are going to get me. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm just clicking buttons now. Yeah, reboot always works. Reboot again. Oh, apply a patch. Oh man. I may need 2 cups of coffee for that. Let's go to Will Healey's thought. So yeah, if you're calling that one, I exported a log of what I was seeing. And right there, that A3 position log. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it over to my host operating system. And yeah, in Gemini, I'm going to upload file. And yeah, I know there's probably better, fancier ones, but I don't know a lot about this. So didn't I just put that here? All files. There's my Halloween game. Apparently I put it the wrong place. Let me go look. No, it's there. I just wasn't smart enough to find the smart A3 position. But I'm going to grab that and we'll put it in here. What is... All right, and I'm going to pause this and I'll tell you when I say, because, yeah, I look like a pathetic typer because I'm typing with one hand. What is the cause of the noise on the smart robot A2 position? We're going to ask it. Okay, so, well, actually, we're still swirling, but first it did give us a nice graph, and here is what we were fighting on it. Oops, you know something? I said A2, it's A3. All right, this actually is kind of interesting, but it did use that temp dent to figure some of this out. So actually, I'm going to modify this CSV and take the temp dent out. Actually, no, I have the file. I have another file, the original file where we were trying to figure this out. So, totally new AI Gemini thingamajigger. We're going to grab this one. This was the original data. What is the cause of the noise on the smart robot A3 position? Okay, so we did get some data back this time, and this actually is really cool, I think, in the end. I don't know if this would have clued me in or not, but these spikes were only occurring on even numbers. So I don't know if that would have got me there or not, But that is a really neat idea, Will. But okay, so well, now we are getting interesting. Is well, okay. I bet you in that what just baffled me is I have a copy and a synchronous copy instruction right here, and how did it know that? It is. I bet it. Yeah, it says Studio 5000 somewhere up here. Well, it says our controller name. And I guess from there it could figure out it was an L81E. Well, I'm going to say it was leading us astray a little bit. But really, this was my initial suspicions, was that I was having some type of data integrity issue, that it was getting copied over in the middle of it. So its solution would not have worked. Now, what happens if I tell it the buffer solution did not work? So the buffer solution, whoops. I don't think it really cares about spelling. Thank goodness. Maybe there's an awesome part about AI. I'll never have to learn to spell again. The buffer solution did not work. Oh. It grinds a lot harder than, let's see, if this, you know, I'm not going to say that it's leading me astray. But it's not leading me. Now let's go with this a little bit of conversational here. This is the same data as this, which was really the battle. So let's put in there. Let's put that in there. I'm going to pause and copy and paste this. So I told it that those two tags are the same data. What would make them vary? Now, I think it's going to argue with me on this because I don't have data 29 in here, which is the other half of that data. But let's just see what it says. Okay, so I think it did. Now, what I would say is I think it did the best job it could do. It's clearly showing, hey, the spikes that you have are only on the even values. It did argue with me about data 28 being half the story. It needed data 29 also. You know, with the information it had, I think it did a good job. Now, what it didn't lead us to, which is always the hard part, even there you go, folks. It got me last week, is if the data doesn't look like what you expect it to, maybe something else is writing to it. And for most of us, we thought that it was noise. I mean, I'm going to, in fact, we may do it in a second. I'm definitely going to use this to try to simulate noise on an exercise in the training center in the future. But also, yeah, that was a good question, Will. That may be the first time that I have put a problem into, you know, one of these AI models, and it answered something close to what would have been helpful.